Two kings. Two completely different philosophies. One question. When money is no longer the limit, what truly defines luxury? Is it the timeless, handcrafted elegance of the Rolls-Royce Cullinan? Or the modern, ultra-refined confidence of the new Range Rover SV? Today, we're not just comparing SUVs. We're comparing identities. Power versus prestige. Technology versus tradition. Presence versus perfection. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which one deserves a place in your dream garage. Let's be honest. The moment the Cullinan arrives, everything changes. People stop. Heads turn. Conversations pause. Because this isn't just an SUV. It's a Rolls-Royce. The grille alone looks like it belongs in front of a private mansion. The spirit of ecstasy standing proudly at the front feels less like a badge, and more like royalty. And then beside it, the Range Rover SV. Cleaner. Sharper. More modern. It doesn't scream wealth. It whispers power. The SV looks like the kind of SUV driven by someone who owns the building instead of renting the penthouse. Where the Cullinan feels ceremonial, the Range Rover feels tactical. Sophisticated. Minimal. Confident. And honestly, that's what makes this comparison so interesting. Because these two SUVs attract completely different people. The Rolls-Royce Cullinan is unapologetically dramatic. Massive grille. Monumental proportions. Coach doors. Polished chrome everywhere. Every angle says one thing: I have arrived. It's not trying to be sporty. It's not trying to look aggressive. It's designed to feel important. And somehow, it succeeds. But the Range Rover SV takes a completely different approach. Flush door handles. Smooth surfaces. Slim lighting. Minimalist styling. It feels futuristic. Like luxury designed for the next decade instead of the last. And depending on your taste, that may actually make it cooler. Because the SV doesn't need attention. Its confidence is effortless.
Now this is where things get serious. Step inside the Cullinan, and the world disappears. The doors close with absolute silence. The leather smells rich. The wood feels handcrafted. Every detail feels expensive in a way cameras almost can't capture. This isn't just luxury. It's occasion. The seats feel like first-class airline suites. The Starlight headliner transforms nighttime driving into an experience. And the rear seat package? Honestly, it's closer to a private jet than an SUV. But then you enter the Range Rover SV. And suddenly luxury becomes modern. Massive screens. Minimal dashboard. Perfect ambient lighting. Executive rear seats. Massage functions. Refrigerated compartments. The SV feels more advanced. More connected. More technology focused. Where the Cullinan makes you feel like royalty from the 1960s. The Range Rover SV makes you feel like royalty from 2030. And that difference matters. Because some people want heritage. Others want innovation. Now let's talk about performance. Because despite weighing nearly 3 tons, both of these SUVs move with shocking authority. The Rolls-Royce Cullinan delivers power like a private yacht crossing calm water. Smooth. Effortless. Silent. You never feel rushed. You never feel drama. And that's intentional. Rolls-Royce engineers don't want the driver to feel speed. They want them to feel floating. The Range Rover SV, on the other hand, feels more alive. The steering is sharper. The suspension feels more dynamic. The response feels quicker. It's still incredibly comfortable, but there's a hidden athleticism underneath. And when roads become difficult, the Range Rover reminds everyone why it's legendary. Because unlike the Cullinan, the SV genuinely feels capable off-road. Mud. Sand. Snow. Mountains. This thing doesn't care. And that versatility gives it a massive advantage in the real world. Here's the truth nobody tells you. Luxury isn't just about comfort. It's about presence. And few vehicles on earth command attention like the Rolls-Royce Cullinan. People don't just notice it. They react to it. It carries status in a way almost nothing else can. But strangely, the Range Rover SV might actually be more respected. Because ultra-wealthy people love subtle confidence. And the SV feels exactly like that. It doesn't look desperate. It doesn't look flashy. It looks powerful. Like old money mixed with modern taste. And in certain circles, that matters more than pure extravagance. Now if you actually plan to drive your luxury SUV every day, this section matters. The Range Rover SV is easier to live with. Better visibility. More practical technology. More usable cargo space. Better off-road systems. Easier city driving. It feels designed for real life. The Cullinan. It feels designed for a lifestyle. A chauffeur. Private parking. Luxury hotels. Exclusive entrances. And that's not criticism. Because Rolls-Royce buyers aren't looking for practicality. They're looking for emotion. And the Cullinan delivers emotion every single second. This comparison ultimately comes down to one thing. How do you want luxury to make you feel? The Rolls-Royce Cullinan makes you feel untouchable. Important. Powerful. Almost presidential. Everything about it is designed to separate you from the outside world. The Range Rover SV makes you feel in control. Sophisticated. Modern. Effortlessly successful. It blends luxury with capability in a way no other SUV truly can. And honestly, that's why choosing between them is so difficult. Because neither one is objectively better. They simply represent two different versions of success. If you want the ultimate statement SUV, the vehicle that feels handcrafted for billionaires and royalty, the SUV that turns every arrival into an event, you buy the Rolls-Royce Cullinan. But if you want the perfect balance of luxury, technology, comfort, capability, and modern design, the Range Rover SV may actually be the smarter choice. And maybe that's the biggest surprise of all. Because in a world obsessed with louder and bigger, the quiet confidence of the Range Rover SV feels incredibly powerful. But the Cullinan? The Cullinan still feels like the king. So, which one are you taking? The modern luxury icon? Or the rolling palace? Comment below. And if you enjoyed this cinematic comparison, subscribe for more luxury automotive content. Because this is only the beginning.